Politricks watch. This is Serpy. Now today I'm going to be talking about Hanover. Incident took place that remind me of some previous cases. And it has to show me say Hanover is a really spooky place. Hanover is a place where it look like say the 87s them in Hanover can't bother with the 1-1 and 2-2 business. Them try and get to as close to double figures as possible. Before I'm going further, I want to send a very special Patreon birthday shout out to none other than John Mark. Now, today is John Mark's 18th birthday. Officially or legally turned man. Right. His father is a long time PIA and Patreon squad supporter. Right, I tell him about him son from long time. You see me love when time the man them brag about them boy pitney. Right, because you know fathers tend to have a little soft spot for them girl. All the time the girl don't really do much. Man didn't really have a little soft spot for them girl. But when they hear a man speak highly of his son, you know. Now, John Mark, your father tell me the career that you want to pursue. I have no doubt, right, that once you put your mind to it, put in the effort, you're going to achieve it. So, your parents, that's why I make you know, say, I'm very proud of you, see? So John Mark, big up yourself. Happy 18th birthday. We can move into the video. Hanover. Nice Hanover. Beautiful parish, Hanover. Unfortunately, Hanover, right, has now been infested, right, with the crime bug. Hanover is now, right, a topic of conversation when we talk about murders. Right. Not old school Hanover, not old time Hanover, we're talking about modern Hanover. You see, earlier when I mentioned say, right, Hanover man didn't really like the 1-1 thing. It's because when time you hear these big numbers, right, for example, when I go hear much get shot yesterday, right, depending on when this video come out, or when I hear the video. But you see, 2015, there was an extraordinary murder. Right, even by Jamaican standards, it was extraordinary. Brutal slaying, right, in Hanover. 6 members of one family. I think it was about 10 people total who will get shot or at least caught up in the madness, but 6 end up lose them life in a one house. Right. The man them shoot up the house, right, and burn down the house. People them couldn't even get out of the house. When time the fire brigade go there, right, and finally put out the fire, at them time there, right, them start to realize the skill, right, of the barbarism. 6 people one time. I'm telling you, that these are not, right, they look at regular criminals them on the read boat, right, they're on the criminology course, right. They look at criminals them, idle youths, youthful exuberance. That's one of your favorite, spooky FLA people them would have put it. We're talking about youths who are carry out acts in any other country. They may not designate it, right, what it truly is, an act of terrorism. When you trap people in a house, light the house, and people are now having to face a decision. Try fight them out of the house and get gunshot, or stay in the house and burn up and dead. That's what happened to the people in Hanover, 2015. 6 of them end up losing them life. Right. One go, 6 people. Couple years later, 7 people were shot. Right. I keep some event, 7 people end up pick up rounds. Now we are here say, right, 7 people shot, 3 fatally. And this is up to the point of this video. I don't know if anybody else passed on since. But 7 shot and 3 fatally. See the numbers them. You see the big numbers them. Where the Hanover 87s them like no. Remember, we're not talking about a place that is traditionally considered Batman place. We're not talking about South St. Andrew. Yes, sir. We're not talking about Mobile. We're not talking about West Kingston. We're talking about Hanover. Some serious criminal elements exist in Hanover, and they've been operating freely for far too long. Even when time the big shooting did go on, much people lose their life. Security minister at the time come out and say, they're going to do everything they can. They know it is and they're going to deal with it. People always made the talk like they're going to send a strong signal. But guess what? The signal is strong enough. The signal is not strong enough. When politicians come out and talk about them, I'm going to send signal to gangs and make them know so this now. Check your phone because the signal is not strong enough. A 1 bar to pick up. 1 and 2 bar. And a full bar. The signal is strong enough. You see, when you get to a point, another man them, here say they might get JCF and JDF operations. If you flush them out and deal with them, and them still carry on shooting like this, you know, sir, they don't take your favorite leader seriously. No, they might tell you, say, well, before we couldn't really do much because, the laws that were available to us, we couldn't do this to him and we couldn't do that to him, and we had to let him go on. Well, the laws have changed now. And as I said before, a politician really shouldn't tell you about no laws, no matter which era them come from, because even if it's 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you could have changed those laws 10 years ago, 20 years ago, if you really want to do something. But Hanover, I keep having to check the location. Hanover. I checked the JCF stats just to see what they've been doing this year. And believe it or not, up until about a day before this incident, there was a 27% drop in murders in Hanover. There was 8 for 2022, and there was 11 the same period last year. But say, in one go, remember, it was 11 at this point, 2021, it was 8 the same time period, 2022, and in one go, the man them catch up with 2021. And this is going to spark reprisals. So, I've seen some pictures of the crime scene. As usual, the early intel are coming that just one man them did one. Then come there for one man. But you know how it go in Jamaican culture. Nothing make 87s happier than telling you say, then shoot up the whole place, shoot up the whole bar. Look like a little bar. Nothing make them happier than tell you say, then pull up and tell them say 8 people that play domino and then just shoot all 8. That's a brag in our culture. In our highly acidic culture, when the man say them thing there, people touch off in face and laugh and drink a Guinness to it. Yeah dog, everybody get it. Me say 7 people and all 7 get it. That's a brag. Interesting enough, I remember the Patreon squad actually contacted me and tell me say, for them relative was one of the individuals them who lost them life. That man was not the target, but that man is now dead. And he's related to somebody in the Patreon squad, them link me. And now the youth them actually come for, I try to get some more information on him. But end of the day, that don't make the other people them any less shut up and any less dead. You see, me telling all the time, say, even though we know say enough of the people them who 87's target are people who mix up their acidity, COB, casualty of badness. But it also telling us say we cannot have a relaxed attitude and say, well, since enough of them are COB, make them just kill off each other. Right? I warned against that thinking, because what happens when a COB is at a bar and 87s come for him? What happens when a COB, right, in a restaurant and 87s come for him? At them time there, you got here, say 5, 6, 7 people get it. And those 5, 6, 7 people, one of them might be your relative. So this is why we cannot just kiss with teeth and say, make them kill off each other. Because they won't just be killing off each other. They might catch other people in it. And one day, it might be somebody you're related to. And that the person, that the member of the Patreon squad thing, man, I say, so me ear to some things, and I can't believe me, I leave it. If the man them come and stay up on the scene, they might just take you out too. Hanover. Nice Hanover. Anyway, the story is relatively new, so I get some more intel upon it, and if enough things come up, I might do a follow-up. But don't forget a grip. When we lose parishes like Hanover, it's bad enough so Westmoreland gone so far now. Because when you look on the numbers in Westmoreland do, Westmoreland get dangerously close to Mobile numbers now. But Hanover. Anyway, Patreon squad, you open yourself. PIA, you don't know, more life. Politricks squad, stay circling. Yes.